she get back, we had a test today.
Oh, she said y'all gonna do that when she come back. Maybe I can get through.
No, we had a test today at school. So I did not have no headphones. I was saying, can I bring these? Today we had a test. Okay. Tomorrow we're gonna have a paper test.
Okay.
Granny, it's so on a tree brush. I chipped on it.
You all right, honey?
But
hurt your knee?
No, I hear it hurt.
When you bathe, put that under the shower and let that shower hit it. It's gonna take out some of that hurt. Okay.
My ankle not in this hurt.
Yeah, when you get in the shower, put your feet under that shower. All right, y'all, let's get started. Hey, TAURUS. Hey. Happy birthday, Aquarius, Capricorn, Aquarius. Yeah, I want to talk about some things. I'm a Taurus Gemini baby, okay? And, Taurus is law. And Gemini could be very much in law and go by order, according to how the mindset. Because my mom and dad were they were very religious, very much into church. And me coming out, I enforce the law because I'm a Libra. So I want to talk about bloodlines, your children, as well as yourself. What could be a making or breaking of you, okay? Now, my grandson, happy birthday today to him. He's 17.
Can you fix me a corn dog?
She in there, ain't she?
No.
No, it's Nikki.
She got my mama milk, and then she put it like in a cup, and then she went back to her house. She coming back up.
Sorry about that, y'all. So I was telling him on his 13th birthday. Hello, how y'all doing? Hey, Katie, how you doing? I was telling him on the 13th birthday. I said, you gonna see now how people really are. You accept them as they are. Hey, Clarice. Hey, Bri. Accept people as they are, and you figure out where you fit in. That's what I told him at 13. Now he's 17. And I told him, I said, this is a make or break age, okay? By 17 equals 8, Scorpio energy. He's Aquarius, Capricorn today. Capricorn, Aquarius. So I added in, he has a Gemini Pisces mom, okay? And that could make or break him. You know what I'm saying? He can go either way. We all can, okay? But it's very crucial to see people who they are and figure out whether you love them or not. Is that the way you want to be or you want to follow? No disrespect.
You just went in here and look what it is.
Hold on, y'all. Let me cut this in half. It's done, man.
What's the bill?
Sorry. So yeah, I decided. Now my sister and them, well, it's another sister who's a Virgo, and that's our dad. Okay, and my other sisters, my mom was three men. Two she married, one she did not, and they went their way. Okay, so I was telling my grandson, I said this will make a break, like I was saying, and because Pisces can go either or too, like everybody else, and Gemini. Okay, and he could be a mad scientist. He can do some fucked up shit, or he can use it for good. You know. Okay. Um. What I say? Now this is the year of the fire horse, right? Very crucial year. I say think mutable. Okay, don't get stuck, don't get fixed. Things happen at any moment that you might not even could handle. Okay, so if you not fixed or stuck in the comfort zone, you can get through this. Okay. Hey, Huggy. Okay, I'm gonna give you some examples of myself, what I could have went now, and what type of person that I am. Um, Remember on John Wick, they had a house, a business that either or, whatever criminals, whatever law enforcement, whatever the deal, mostly criminals, they can come there, but they couldn't do any type of evil, right? They talk their differences out, whatever the deal is, but they went amok and they destroyed the place. So I don't know how that's gonna go after that. The middle, okay? Reasoning, balance, Libra, right? Um, what else I put on here? I put when they destroyed that house, they cut the cord, right? Of the safe place, the safe house, you want, of so to speak. I'm like a Dr. Sabi. He didn't care who came to him for healing. He healed them, even if it got him in trouble, and it got him in trouble. Okay, but I think he was warned, so he should have used his intuition. Okay, you try not to judge. I am the judgment sign, but to be fair as well. Hey, D-Rock. Yeah, you got to do your homework on people. You are so right, D. You are so right. Um, just be careful and don't be so willing to jump into bed with people. You're going to have to do the background check on people now. You're going to really have to go off into that because it's crucial. Um, you start disrespecting the healers.
Granny, did my mama come back yet? She finna come back yet?
Do you see her walking through the door?
No, did she?
She ain't called. She probably doing something. She coming. You know the darkness came.
Listen, come in.
Okay, like the Clash of the Titans, the new version. What, baby? Come on.
Can you fix me something to drink?
Yeah, Mason. In the Clash of the Titans, they disrespected Hades, right? The darkness that holds up, that came first. Okay. Um, and his family. Now y'all might say, what the fuck? The demons and stuff. But it's not like they tell us. The yin and yang. Because without the darkness, there is no light. Without no light, there is no dark. But the darkness can be without light. I know people might not understand what I'm talking about. Okay, I'm not sure why I put lean on one more than the other. Yeah, the yin and the yang. Okay. Now, they say there's no honor among thieves, but there were honor among thieves. You didn't cross a person's territory. You didn't mess with a person's family or businesses. There were honor among thieves. Okay? Until the strange whatever came. Okay? Um, you know people bloodline or behavior of family mates actions, okay, towards you, and you have kids, you watch the signs, even in you, okay? So all according to what you been through in your growing up with your family is going to determine how your children, you're going to raise your kids or not, okay? Um, I'm no saint. I made and making mistakes, but there are certain limits you don't cross, you know. And who are the ringleaders knows, let me see, there, this what he, she, they do is break those. Okay, ringleader needs, okay, let me see, I'm trying to figure out, I'm trying to make a point, okay. I'm trying to say you cross boundaries with people that is trying to make peace with you, and that's a mistake. Okay, let me see, can I go and see? Um, Remember, I keep emphasizing the clown on Batman. You do things you create. He was created through his background, okay? He didn't give a fuck. It wasn't about the money. It wasn't about saving nobody. It wasn't about nothing. That came from a family bloodline. Baby, come on. That came from a family bloodline. And then I had an example of the Sandman. Remember, he had the serial killer he created called Corinthians. And I meant to look for that in the Bible. I forgot what exactly that. I'm gonna read what that meant. So he was a. It'll make sense in a minute, yeah. Where is it? Da, 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 da. Where did I put him down? I put the definition of that. Um, Give me a minute. Yeah. Corinthians, Corinthian. He was created as a nightmare designed to reflect the dark side of humanity. Okay? Um, his eyes, what he did is cut out people's eyes and ate the people's eyes. I know that sounds disgusting. But his eyes, he wore shades because his eyes were also teeth filled with mouths instead of eyes, which is usually covers with his sunglasses. Okay, so they had the serial killer convention. He went inside of a person to see how dark they were. That's what he created for healing. So you could see yourself through the Pisces energy of the dream state, right? Um, so you can fix it, right? That's what is supposed to have been done. But after Sandman got captured for 105 years, he went amok. Jeepers Creepers will remind me of that, right? He had to unmask the first one because it was too deep and destructive, and even he couldn't even stop it. But remember, he got captured for 105 years. Okay, so I'm talking about what can happen or what is happening for healing yourself. Okay, remember he had a brother and sister named Desire and Despair. Desire, like he was talking about the transgender. Okay, um, she was a jealous type person. She was very jealous of Sandman and even her twin, Despair. Despair is this Pisces age again, as well as desire, right? Scorpio energy too, Libra energy too. And she would get Despair to agree with the things that she wanted her to do because she knew she couldn't be powerful by herself. She had to have her other half to do the wrongdoings that she did. She messed up a lot of people's lives, being deceptive. Um, and that's what's happening today. So I like the pictures that's the series that they're putting out because it tells you about what's going on in life, period, and how you can get caught up in the shit. Now remember, their mama was I think it was Mother Nature, and the dad was Father Time. So that's Capricorn and Cancer energy, right? And um, they didn't give a crap. They were very selfish. And they made their children also selfish, you know. But they didn't have to be. Sandman was trying to keep it together and keep everything in order. He must have been a Libra. But it was Pisces with a Libra. He's trying to keep order in his realm. And Desire was jealous of that. She thought he was Mr. Good, thought he was better. But that was his assignment. She was so worried about his business instead of worrying about her own, what she was fucking up, right? If y'all looked at Sandman, y'all know what I'm talking about. Okay. She also knew the future, so she was looking at the vertex that girl Rose. Her Rose could destroy everything, right? And I looked up the vertex. The vertex can stop or open up anything, and they know it. Um, okay, it says a fatal point. Vertex is sensitive point, point of fate, or destruction, or destiny. Relationship and life altering events. Cosmic doorway brings people or experiences into your life. Intense karmatic connections, not necessarily through free will. Okay. Bear with me, y'all. Okay. So the little girl, her grandma was that way. She was that way. And she didn't know her grandmother. But things happened in her life with her parents. And they separated her and her brother. Her brother decided to live in the dream state. And that's what she seen him at. The girl was very powerful, but they were after her to destroy her because she can destroy both worlds. She can destroy this material world and she can destroy the spiritual world that was corrupt. Okay? She can either break it brand new or she can just wipe it all out. Chaos, right? Aries energy. So the vertex would be air energy. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. I'm going to say Gemini. Because it's two paths that she can go down. And she, it started crumbling. It started, remember if y'all watched Sabrina, the new one on Netflix, and she went into the void. But before she went in the void, put herself in Hades, and she put herself on top, and that was against the rules. So everything was clashing, right? So she got kind of punished and got sent to the void, which eventually she got rescued and all that kind of stuff. But it's rules that people keep forgetting about because this world will make you think that it's okay to do certain things than disrespect the universe. So you have to be careful with that, right? I put two examples, Jeffrey Dahmer and Charles Manson, okay? Their childhood. Now, Jeffrey Dahmer was born on May 21st, 1960. He was Taurus Gemini, okay? His childhood, his mom and dad were troubled marriage. The mom was in and out of mental hospitals. He felt neglected. Um, it was emotional instability in the home. Um, let me see. Hold on, y'all. How do I put it in here? Yeah, lack of passion, definitely no passion. Very selfish mom and dad. Very selfish home. Father was a chemist, so he was absent most of the time. Okay, and mom was on prescription drugs because she had anxiety, all of this kind of stuff, depression, mental illness. Okay, they divorced. Um, let me see. Social. He went into a depression. He started running amok. Okay, at the age, let me see. He's social. He was social, isolated, Virgo energy. Disrupted behavior. He was ashamed and mad and hurt. He had little friends. Was fascinated by dead animals, Scorpio energy. Dissected animals, Aquarius, Taurus energy. Violent, frantic. This is what they called him, the psychiatrist. Antisocial, personality disorder. You know, they always got a name for stuff instead of him being hurt or what's going through his family. But y'all know that these people put us in these families to fuck you up. Come on, baby, what? What you want? What?
Not even nervous. It doesn't even matter anymore.
Get out of here trying to make me feel some type of way. Go ahead and say what you gotta say. What? What? Come on, Mason, spit it out. I'm doing something.
Never mind.
No, tell me.
Because you're just going to say you don't care.
How you know that?
Because you said it before.
Okay, what I don't care about? What I said before?
Start with M.
Money?
And then a C.
McDonald's? I have nothing. I can't run them. They don't listen to me. They been stopped listening to me long time ago. Everybody else can tell them shit
They
except me.
already got knowledge eating that stuff.
They not gonna listen, baby. I'm trying to pay attention to me right now. I can't keep being save-a-hoe. I can't keep telling people and they don't listen to me. They have to go through their own shit. And some people want to go through it the hard way. And then all the shit go down, the sickness and whatever else they doing. Some people learn through it, and some people never do. Some people get angry and get worse. So you're going to have to learn that about people in the life. You know, you can tell them. I done told for years and years and years and years. They play like they listening to me. They might start off doing it, but then they don't. And then when it blow up in their face, they come run to me. I'm going to have to stop them from running to me because they have to go through their own shit. And they keep holding me back. And they don't want me to move up because they not where they want to be. So you have to learn that about people. Can't say nothing. You already know what's going on with it. You know you healthy, strong now. You're trying to get yourself. You know the bad. They know the bad things about it. They still want to do bad. You don't have to do that. That's what I'm talking about right now. You don't have to do like they do. You're going to have to be the black sheep.
What is that?
The one that trying to either help change things by you changing you. Because you can't run nobody else, period. People gonna do what they want to do. When it blow up in their face, maybe 1 or 2 times you can say, okay, let's try to fix it, heal it. But some people get healed and go right back and doing the same shit they've been doing. And it get worse and worse. Then they're going to run to you to get healed again. And you're going to have a cutoff point. I can't do it for you because you holding me back. All your karma, bad stuff going to keep coming to me. So just don't say nothing. Let them do what they want to do. And stuff start happening later on. Some people have to. There's nothing we can do about it. I sit back and watch a lot of hurt being done. Because they don't listen to me. They laughing like they, you right, and don't do shit I say. And then when it blow up in their face, mama, I'm finna put a cutoff point. Because they grown now. I just hate to see my grandkids.
I'm pretty sure they got McDonald's on purpose.
Yeah.
Just because they already know that they don't want them to.
Everything I say they rebel against, right? They do that all the time. They've been doing that for years. They brought me to some shit. It's a real, and for them to say, and your mom and them to say that, try to turn and twist everything like it's my fault. You know how that pisses me off? But I'm not even taking it to heart. The Creator told me before Jayla passed, guard your heart. Don't let nothing touch it. Because that's what they trying to do.
What's wrong with you?
Nothing.
No, he
just
telling
chilling
me
with
some
Granny.
stuff.
What?
No, seriously, nothing. I'm just chilling.
You upset about them getting McDonald's?
I'm tired.
Yeah, I know your only reason why they got that because now they got a card for Christmas. And I know your mama don't let you eat that. So that's why. No, he right here. Oh, okay.
But anyway, so that's it.
Look, can you leave the room? Why? You
I'm just we'll talk with me and you. Okay? Just go and chill. Put on.
You can't get mad because we're eating
Shut up,
McDonald's.
man. I'm not talking to you.
He don't want none. He don't
No,
want none.
Shut up.
No,
Okay, it
he's
don't
mad
matter.
because he
Shut
said
up,
that
man.
we lied to him and said that we was not going to eat McDonald's.
I said,
Do
you
what y'all-
lied to me. Not him.
Listen,
Mm,
do what y'all want to do. Okay, I'm trying to tell him that. That's y'all bodies. Okay? If they want to put that shit in your body, be with it. Do y'all thing. When it end up making you sick and shit,
but it's not our fault. We didn't want this.
you
Then
should
why'd
say
you
no.
eat it? Why are you still eating?
Mama, y'all don't get it. I'm not going to eat that. Y'all know it's not good.
She said that's the only thing we were going to eat today.
Y'all got food in there. I'll eat a sandwich. I'll eat some noodles.
Well,
You gotta stand up for yourself.
Say yes to
Unless you want to fuck
poo-poo.
up your own body. You're young now, you have to say stuff. You're old enough to say stuff. Mama, it's not right. It's not good. I'll eat some noodles. Don't get it. But anyway, that's y'all thing. That's what I'm trying to get him to understand. He just concerned and he love y'all. That's all that is. Okay? So, I can't run nobody. Like I said, they never listen to me anyway.
oh, he do listen to you.
Not you.
No, you-
Not y'all. But anyway. Squash it. Leave it alone. Period. Don't say anything else about it. It's over with. I'm making a video. Move around, y'all. Okay, anyway, Charles Manson. So, he, oh no, not Charles Manson. Jeffrey Dahmer. So, and then it says that, she says he was antisocial personality behavior, disregarded others, jealous because of his upbringing, right? Because he didn't have the upbringing that he maybe seen other people have, so it made him feel some type of way. He didn't start not caring. He didn't feel loved. He didn't feel like nobody cared. Fascinated with death. He was acting out. No real food, so his family probably was cannibals. That's how he developed eating people, right? All the dysfunction. Some people can take and come out. You have maybe one in a family that can come out, maybe two, and not be like the family, The ancestors are calling them to do something else. And they going to get scrutinized. I call them black sheep, like I've been talking about. And, of course, the siblings or parents or whoever want to stay in that stage and do what they want to do, they're not going to like them. And they're going to try to do everything probably to disrupt them or make them feel bad or whatever the deal is. So you just have to be away from your family. Yeah, I've seen a lot of people say they haven't seen their family in years because of the toxicity of the family. They love them, but they know when they go around them, it's going to be a problem. And that's just how it is. The way this program, this system is set up, they don't want anybody happy. They don't want no families happy. That's why they were scared of the vertex of what's coming, because it's going to cleanse everything. And they don't want to cleanse it. People have gotten so used to nastiness, dirty, just being downright evil. They got so used to that and comfortable in that Sodom and Gomorrah all over again. Then I went to Charles Manson. He was
Shut up, Ave, I'm not talking to you. No. So shut up.
Make me.
Why are you picking? He was born November 12th, 1934. He was Sagittarius. Now, I did the houses, the birth charts. I don't know if y'all know anything about the birth charts. I drew one right here. Now, his houses with other planets in there make a big difference because you got some aggressive planets too, but you got some good planets, okay? So his sun is in the 7th house of Libra, but it's got Scorpio and Sag in there, which is right by each other, but it's missing Ophiuchus. Ophiuchus is the cleansing before you come out the cocoon, before you come out and be a butterfly, to be strong, to handle outside. That's why I think most butterflies, I forgot how long they last. I don't think it's long. So that's what's missing, and they took that off the chart. That's the 13th sign, right? So he was missing that. Okay, now he was had an occult, his own private occult. He was very good in mind manipulation. That's that Libra, Scorpio, and Sagittarius. Sagittarius, the mind as well as Libra. So he was in mental institutions. Okay, but he was a singer-songwriter. He really wanted to sing. And he really wanted to bring out the hurt in him. He had ceased to exist. He felt like he didn't exist. It didn't matter in this world. I did a video on him. Never Learned to Love. That's another song he made. But the industry discredited him, wouldn't let him in. So he met the Beatles. He really liked their music because they kind of like told in a different way. And I forgot, I think it's the song Helter Skelter. I meant to see how that sound. I forgot, it been so long. And he did that because of the apocalypse, race war, because he knew it was something going on with these, not only the skin color, but the status position in life, right? Looking down on you because you don't have this or that or that or this, right? It says the mother filed, wait a minute. Mother filed suit. Okay, his mom got pregnant for someone. They didn't marry. So she took him to court because the dad was a liar. He told her that he was in the army. That he was in the army, right? And it says dad was a con artist. He said he was an army colonel, but it actually was his name. When she got pregnant, he told her he had to go off on active duty, but she never seen him again, so he never got to know his father. So that was another thing. It's a big deal if you don't have your mindset to not have a father around and realize that it still doesn't make you, to be strong and you be the best man that you can be, even if a father's there, a male there or not. You know what I'm saying? And that's hard for a child to even grasp if the creators and ancestors don't step in. And mentors. The new dad was a dry cleaning. He had a dry cleaning business, but he was a drunk. And he used to hang out with his mom's brother. And they all used to go out and get drunk and all that. So he was stuck with babysitters. Okay. Then they divorced. Um, he kept his stepfather's last name, Manson. The mom and brother started doing some crazy shit. They got arrested for assault and robbery. And they spent 5 to 10 years in prison. So he had to go stay with his aunt and uncle. Okay. Then his mom eventually got out. He said it's the best time when she got out. He was so happy. Then they moved away. He kind of like ditched school for whatever reason because his mom, I think, was still drinking. She was arrested again for grand larceny. Then the judge let her slide on that. Then they moved again. She met another alcoholic man and married him. They are going back to when he was 9. They say he set the school on fire. Damn. He did petty theft. He was in and out of foster homes. That's probably why mom, before they went to stay with Uncle and Auntie, 13, was in foster homes, school for boys. Then a Catholic school where priest was beating them, wooden paddles, leather straps. If they did any little bit of thing wrong, he ran away from that, slept in the woods, under bridges, robbed so he can eat. They say he stole over $100 so he can pay for his rent, room and board, make sure he had some food and stuff to eat. Then he got a job delivering, and he started stealing from the job, doing his own thing. Then he got sent back to, he was working early, got sent back to boys' home. Got a gun. Then he met a friend. He ran away from that. Met a friend whose uncle was a professional thief. So he tried to tell him the ropes, but Manson got arrested anyway through a raid in the store. Then he went back to boys' home again. He was raped in this one, while the kids and the staff. Okay, beaten. He ran away again, 18 times. Every time they would bring him back, he would leave. He developed the insane game, he started playing. My husband told me that one time. He's a Virgo. He said when you go out around a lot of people, he said you gotta act like you're crazy. You gotta talk all loud. You gotta say all kind of things. You gotta, because people be tripping. I never did. In certain situations, I used that. It became very beneficial. But he developed that of making people think he was crazy, so they wouldn't fuck with him, right? So then after that, they would diagnose him. He was very smart, very intelligent. His IQ was 109 back then, but they still said he was slow. So yeah, I don't know what Taurus that got to do with anything, but yeah, just give yourself a break and start looking at really have to research your bloodline so you won't fall into those same type of sins. I guess that's the message I'm trying to say. And realize that it's designed for you to lose. Designed for you to stay in a horrible state, but it's also designed, you have yin and yang. You don't have to do either. I mean, you don't have to go the way of hurting people and discrediting people and stuff like that. You can be your own person. Hi! Can I tell you I can? Hey, Luigi. How we doing? Where? What you do? Oh, there's a thing on the tail. up and down. Yeah, go up and down. Tattoo. So yeah, don't let nobody. It's gonna make you isolated. It's gonna make you for your own good. If you whatever road that's to get away, cause I'm came from a dysfunctional home myself, and a baby of 10, and at 16, almost 17. My mom said she was leaving my step. Could you close that door, please? She was leaving my stepdad, but she never did. So I went to go stay with my sister, who was married to, she was a Sagittarius, he was a Gemini, a child molester. And I found some good friends. I left at 12th grade. In my 12th grade, I had to go to a whole nother school. I was just getting popular. Just finna get my first boyfriend. You know, I could have turned out to be a lot of things because there was incest in the home, especially after my dad left. He married my mom with 7 kids, and after he left, it was just sneakiness after sneakiness. They was stealing, they was doing all kinds of shit.
She want a dog.
Okay, little girl, one dunk, man, one the dunk. Uh-oh. One more time.
Hello, let me do something.
I ain't holding her long. Give me the ball. What, please? Let her do her dunk. Come on, dude. Here. Hold on. Let me get you right. Ooh. Dang. Come on, one more time. Hurry up, or my back start hurting. Here. Dang,
It's fine. It's fine.
Come on. That's one more. She gotta get it in. Come on. Wait a minute. Woo. You got to stop that one. I can't do it no more. Tell brother let you dunk it right quick. What? She want to dunk it in that thing. She kept missing.
Let me do something.
Yeah, so
Let me try. Let me make this shot.
I just looked at everybody in my household, and I seen the hurt, cause my older sister, she was Sagittarius, like I said, Sagittarius. My mama had two Sagittarius, 2 Cancers, 2 Virgos, 2 Libra, and 1 Pisces, but her dad was a Pisces. And she had one that passed away. I don't know what his sign was. I wasn't born in. My mom married her dad, and a lot of things went on with the relationship. He got killed over $1. Somebody owed him $1, and he wouldn't let it go. So they started shooting at each other, and he shot first, and missed, and the man shot him. So, you know, she was young, and then her mom was very dominating on her. She was an Aries, and she married at 16 or 17, and she was always, you too young to take care of the baby, you know, blah, blah, blah. And her husband had good money. She had everything she wanted. She could have taken care of the baby, but her mama was very dominating. So she listened to her mom, and that caused a lot of problems with her and her husband. And the mom took the baby, and she started raising her way. So that made her and her daughter be separate. So if you don't stop. And so they made her and her daughter be separate, and they had a lot of problems with her husband. So eventually, he started straying, and he met somebody else, and he started torturing her, and then he eventually told her to go home. So he went home. She went home. So when she met the second husband, they didn't marry. She met the second man. He was already married. No, Yeah, he was already married. She was dating somebody, listening to other people too, peer pressure. She was dating someone that was a very nice guy. But her friends didn't like him because they couldn't run. She had some very bad friends around her too. Friends didn't like him because they couldn't run him, and he didn't have the type of money that they wanted to have. So they seen somebody that liked her that had money. So they figured this person would also give them money. So they convinced her to leave the guy that she was with. And he told her, he said, that's going to be your downfall, listening to other people. So she left anyway. She didn't know he was married. And he was that type, spend money, gave her friends money. Oh, they were all happy about this. You know, mama like money too, I ain't gonna lie. And she got pregnant. And she told him, and he cussed out and told her, look, I left my wife with twins. I don't want no damn children. So she spit in his face and took her money and went back home. Then she was pregnant. She met the third man. She married it was 4 days. That's 4 days, yeah. Okay, I'm tripping. So yeah, and he was married. And he was a wild man. He was good looking and stuff. I think that's the only one she really loved. He was a Pisces. She was a Gemini. And she would get pregnant for him. And then he would leave 3 and 4 years and come back, and they would get back together again. Till she knew about the wife and the child. She would let the child come over and visit, you know, different stuff like that. But he was a drunk. He was a hard worker too, but he didn't want any responsibilities. So eventually that got crazy towards the end. He didn't want to help her after a while with the kids, because when she was pregnant with the last one, she took him to court to get child support. And she said while they was in the courthouse, he looked back at her. He said, you going to take me back? And she said, no. He said, well, I ain't giving. He told the judge, and he said, I ain't giving him a damn thing. And he didn't. But he was going to try to kill her from not taking him back. So she was at my grandma's house, and my uncle, her brother, which is a Scorpio, that was his friend. So, and how they met, he had came, no, that was her first husband. How her first husband met, she used to write army men. And he was a friend of her brother. And he came to, he just appeared one morning and at her house, and he grabbed her hand, and she said she think he put voodoo on her, rubbed her hand all around. She wasn't thinking about him. He liked it another lady, but that lady who was writing him was getting married. So he was doing that, wanting to marry her for spite. But anyway, so the third man, he threatened her in that house, and my mom's brother heard him. He played like he didn't. And he went out the front door, and then the brother left first and said, okay, Neeg, that's what he call her. He called her Black. He said, okay, Black. She was real red, real bright skin, like a white woman. And he said, I'll be back. But he didn't leave. He went around to the back door. So as he was leaving, the dad played like he was leaving too, but he turned around and he was pulling his knife out. He was going to kill her. So her brother came through the back door with his knife. So they started tussling or whatever, and then he left. And she hadn't seen him since, until I was born. Oh, Lord, like about maybe 15 years ago, something like that. He still wanted her and stuff, but she was like, no. So anyway, very disrespectful. His kids didn't know him, never did anything for him. And the movies they make be a lot of the life that we've been through, because when he died, my brother started chunking rocks at the coffin and made everybody drop him down. Yeah, it was actually happened. So a lot of that stuff be coming from movies. I mean, movies you see coming from real life. Well, when my brother passed, because of his life, he had a lot of kids. He didn't take care of them either. And it was so strange that his kids couldn't even find, they kept getting the wrong directions of where his funeral was. So they never even made it to the funeral. So then she met my dad pregnant with the last baby. No, she had her. And she working at the cafe. And he was a Frenchman. And they met. She knowed all his brothers. And he, remember I told y'all he had a plate on his brain. He was handicapped. And he had shot himself in the hand when he was younger. So that hand, he couldn't really use that hand. But he was still getting up every day, going to work, hold 3 jobs. He was Taurus. He wouldn't do what he had to do. He dressed suit every day, smelled good. He didn't let his handicap stop him at all. So, So, yeah. So she met him. He accepted her. But he was mostly thinking they had money because my grandma used to work at a restaurant. And he started helping her, but they couldn't get along. She was Aries, he was Taurus. They would get into it all the time. But that's why she think he married her because, I think he loved her though, because he had got hurt and he felt he got drunk he used to hang out with the preacher, and he was coming home, had his highballs, and he fell in the canal and broke his leg. And we went down, we had left and came to Houston, and we went, and stuff, and they was talking about getting back together. But through those times, it was a lot of, when no man was in the house, it was a lot of bullshit going on. And I was always the youngest, so I was always complaining. I was want to go by the rules of what Mama said, clean up, cook, stuff like that. And they want to do that. They want to wait for my mom to come home from work and let her do all the work. And I used to be fussing. They couldn't stand me. I didn't care. And till my mom told them, look, y'all going to bed with these men, and you tell these men to give y'all some money. Y'all need to bring some groceries and shit in the house, Then eventually, one or two of them start getting jobs. My older sister, her and my dad couldn't get along, so she moved with her people out of town. He was mad that she was getting her own check from her dad, and he didn't like it and had her own room, and he didn't like it because he wasn't in charge of the check. So that was another thing too. I mean, he would, get houses or rent, pay the rent and stuff, but it was real tight. He wasn't the type to give him allowance and all that kind of shit. My dad was, was something else. But and would punish them, put in a room, put them on their knees in the closet, different little stuff like that, because of his upbringing. Because him and his dad couldn't get along because he was trying to run Dad's house, so Dad made him a house in the back and told him get his ass back there because you ain't finna run my house. My dad, grandpa pops, and so yeah. So I just looked at everybody and I decided to go my way. I just didn't like their lifestyles. What?
You got tape?
No, I ain't got no tape. I ain't got no tape. I ain't seen tape in a minute. So, I didn't like their lifestyles. I didn't like the way they did things. I sure didn't like no incest. And I just, I was a black sheep. They talked about me, put me down. Wherever I moved by them, they'd have people come against me that didn't even know me. I mean, they did me real dirty. They did me real dirty. But I kept on going anyway. The Creator just kept me going till they had me at 16. When my mom did that, I just decided the Creator had me meet some good friends, and I moved in with them. And I've been on my own ever since. I didn't ever go back home at 16, So just saying all that, you're not alone if you're going through some things, okay? So, yeah. So that's the story, Taurus. I don't know what anybody's going through, but they wanted me to talk about that story. So let's see what else, Taurus, we got going on here. Bow down. Okay. Capricorn energy. That's gay man or woman, or somebody wanting head, or somebody like gay men or women, right? And don't mind doing head. Okay, and it's also bowing down in the industry. Bowing down, bow down. Or somebody want you to bow down. No 6'9". Got you, Taurus. So the cow, giving the milk for free. Bowing down, system work. The fuck. Crafty. Where's my booklet? Yeah, I hope I help. If it's just one person, that's cool with me. You know. Like I say, everybody's not gonna. You have to see what's right for you. You know, some people just, go down. I mean, everybody's supposed to go down, do their own thing. You know what I'm saying? Okay, we got Jack of Swords. Somebody's name might be Jack. Signifies a person ruled by Capricorn. Crafty, subtle, reserved. Right way up, it denotes a Capricorn man. I use. So, it's you, Taurus, either using you for sex, okay, or you use that as a power. People use oral sex as a power, not receiving, not doing 6'9". Okay, let's see. Talking about it, or sickness. That's talking, 10 of swords, and a sickness. Okay. Or defensive about that. About giving head. Maybe you don't want to, according to who you are. Not gay, maybe two men or whatever, or another man or another woman. You're not willing to do that because you're talking loud about that. So I don't know if you're embarrassing somebody with. Then it's a Double Libra. Letter from a loved one. Okay, let's see. Independent, moody. Okay, so I don't know if somebody's want to give you a little change, do something strange. 12. Hangman, Pisces energy, Cancer, Pisces energy. So that can go jail time, mental illness, it can go a lot of ways. Spiritual. Number 12. The martyr. Sacrifice. So it's the system. I don't know if you're in the system and you have to do this to get by. Something like that. Or that's what you require in the system. Remember then, son of the earth, that sacrifice is a divine law from which no one is exempt, but except in ingratitude from men. Always hold thy soul to readiness and to render its account to the eternal. A violent death will spread. Okay, will spread its snares upon the way, but the world, but if, wait a minute, upon the way. But if the world attempts thy earthly life, do not die without accepting with resignation the decree of God and pardon our cruelest enemies, for whosoever is not forgiven here below will be condemned in the next life to eternal solitude. What in the world? Changing from bowing down to others or people pleaser, follower or something. Sexual. Then we got feminine energy, 9 of swords, you and Virgo. Silent. not talking, or won't get disease. So I don't know if somebody was addicted to sexual acts or bow down to the industry for sexual acts. Let's see. Okay, Leo energy, partnership. Okay, 19. The sun, happiness and joy. Remember then, son of the earth, that the light is the mystery, is a volatile fluid, but by nature at the service of the will. She lights those who know how to direct her. She strikes those with a thunderbolt who ignore her power or who abuse it. Happiness awaits thee in domestic life if thou knowest how to strengthen the conjugal circles and guard its sacredness in the sanctuary of the heart. So this is about, I think it's domination of getting what you want from a partner. Threats. I won't do, you better do, I won't do this, you know, stuff like that. That's what I'm thinking they're talking about. Control. Okay, let's see. Of being a dominatrix as well. Okay. Maybe somebody likes the torture. Number 1, the magician. The Magus, the magician, will and dexterity. Remember, son of the earth, that man, like God, act without ceasing. To will nothing and do nothing is more fatal than to do ill. If the Magus should appear, it announces that a firm will and faith in yourself, guarded by reason and a love of justice, will conduct you to the end that you wish to attain and will preserve you from the perils of the way. So dominating someone for what you want is not the way to go. You can get what you want by not putting others down. You know, sound like a mafia mom or dad, feminine energy or gay, whatever the deal is. We got Virgo and we got the Grim Reaper. Okay, let's see. Twice Virgo, Gemini energy. Queen of Swords, got a lot of swords. A lot of anger, a lot of war, a lot of talking with words. Queen of... If you want the partnership, the right partnership, you have to change. Not being dominating in the situation. Queen of Swords. Signifies a person ruled by Virgo. Studious, rather even-tempered, ingenious, and witty. Right way up, it denotes a Virgo woman. I analyze. Okay. And number 13, the Grim Reaper. It's twice about that. Crucial age, I say 12 and 13. About misfits and all, I think they call it. Shift. You may be teaching someone this. The Reaper, death or transformation. Time to transform, analyze, look at your life, see what needs to be done, what you need to change. Because you have the will to do so. Right? Sacrifice his will. That's why maybe barbecuing or whatever. Caged in a cage. You see. Okay. Remember then, son of the earth, that terrestrial things are of a short duration, and that the highest powers are reaped as the grass of the field. The dissolution of thy organs will come sooner than thou expected. Oh, fuck. Cannibalism? What the hell? But do not dread it, for death is but a part of the another life. The universe reabsorbs without ceasing all which springs from her bosom, that has not spiritualized itself, but releasing of ourselves from the material instincts by free and voluntary adhesion of our soul to the laws of the universe. Universal movement constitutes in us the creation of a second man, celestial man, and begins our immortality. Why am I getting that? I'm getting cannibalism, torture. Okay, everybody went the right way, wrong way. So yeah, so this is what is required. If you don't do this, this is what's going to happen to you. I can't sit up here and lie. I was saying that people don't know other people's mind. I was saying to my mind, I was like, you know, you can click for shit you've been through. And truth, tell the truth, shame the devil. This people coming at you. They don't realize what you can be capable of if you allow yourself to go there. And I think a lot of people waiting on that for some odd reason. I guess for you to fit in with them, or for these forces want you to do those things. Some people this might be their way of life, you know. They was born this way, you know. But, you know, you can really fuck a person up who's been fucking you up for a long time. And they end up doing some shit, you know, to them that they wouldn't expect. Let's just leave it like that. Let's leave it like that. Okay? Double Aries, see what I'm saying? Very aggressive. Using a cane. Somebody may have a cane. This is work also. This is somebody's work. They, oh shit. It says change. Nine of Scepter. A fucked up foundation. Sun, Libra, Aries. So this is capturing people. Oh, this is a cleaner. You and a partner could do this. Damn, Tar. They really, I guess I was on the right track when I was saying what I said earlier. Could be in upbringing, could be in family business. Just want what they want. Double Virgo, not saying anything. Okay. Virgo, Libra. Oh, you better not say anything. If this was going to happen to you, or y'all know this person is like this. Okay. Okay, we got Virgo, Capricorn. 8 of Swords. Secrecy. Sworn to secrecy. Pisces, Cancer. Could be in your scared. Seven of this Sagittarius energy. Pisces and Cancer. I want to say the crib. The Chariot reverse. Number 7. The Conqueror. Victory. Reverse. Remember the son of the earth, that the empire of the world belongs to them who possess the sovereignty of spirit, that is to say, the light which makes clear the mystery of life. It signifies that in breaking through obstacles, thou wilt crush our enemies, and all thy wishes will be revealed if thou attack the future with audiency, aimed in the consciousness of thy right. Nobody really want shit. Man ain't trying to do shit. Let's shut up. Government, secret society, Leo energy. Shut up, don't say anything. Cause somebody do the work. But do the work. Don't ask no questions. So I don't know if you're getting off into this profession or you in something that you may not can't get out of. Number 2, Virgo reverse. Isis, veiled Isis, science. So this is, or somebody using bodies for experiments, because you are the alchemist, you, and this being mixed with Virgo. So somebody using body parts, maybe getting them from the graveyard or when people die at a funeral home, or body parts at a funeral. You know how they selling body parts, or killing people, torturing people with body parts. What the fuck? Cannibalism as well. Now this Jeffrey Dahmer role, right? We have another serial killer, which is a bunch of them. Remember that son of the earth, that the mind is enlightened in seeking God with the eyes of the will. God said, let there be light, and light inundated space. Man should say, let truth show itself, and good come to me. So that's reverse. I ain't trying to do good. This ain't good. And if man possesses a healthy will, he will see the truth shine, and guided by it, will attain all which he aspires. Strike resolutely at the door of the future, and it will open to you. But study for a long time the door you should enter. Turn your face toward the Sun of Justice, and the knowledge of truth will be given you. Keep silent in regard to your intentions, so as not to be influenced by the contradictions of men. So I don't know if somebody bringing you or brought you to this person or whatever this may be, and you didn't know the severity or you didn't know what's really going on, or went for a job interview, whatever the deal is. This is what's going on if you have not joined it yet. Could be the industry, could start off a Capricorn. You already know there's a lot of secret society shit going on. So I don't know if you're already in it or this is required for you to do. Because I mean, the man was talking about when you join each household, whether it's stars or whoever it may be, they come to that person's house to initiate them. Certain things you have to do. Somebody in their feeling about this shit. A lot of drinking. Pisces, Scorpio. Okay. Okay, we got 3 of scepter. So you need 3. Okay, that's the thing. Sacrifice 3 in order to get in the industry. Masculines or masculine energy. Equilibrium reverse. It's not just, it's not fair. Jack of scepter, Sagittarius energy. I don't see, don't miss. You're going up or down. So is somebody getting scrutinized or punished because they didn't get the target? Somebody feel this is justified or unjustified of doing whatever this is, or having a conscience of what they've been doing. It's not right. For money. But they can't say nothing. Maybe I didn't know it went this deep. I just listened to a reader. She was talking about there's some people didn't go. They didn't know how deep this shit went, or somebody knew, but they jumped in it anyway. Yeah, you have the choice, cause and effect. Don't do the crime, you can't do the time. You want this money. What Britney Spears say, work. But we don't think that's really Britney Spears. Look at this. The big money. So either somebody's explaining to them or explaining to you how the rules go of this game. Because it's a game to them. King of Cups reverse. Somebody's, I don't know, somebody not loving it. Or somebody may be saying, no, I don't love what I do. Pisces, Cancer energy. The earth signs being the coins. But this business, it's a secret. It's false friends. There's no honor, wrong thieves here. No honor. Jealousy, deceit. You cross them, like she was saying, okay. Okay. Gemini energy, reverse Aquarius. Gemini Aquarius energy. No healing. Hey, Dad, rent, FYM, I don't know what that means. Truth, hope, fate. This not religious shit. No cocoon, no rising. So there will be transformation with Scorpio energy here. Fucus energy, right? The star. So this could be a movie star that's being taken out. I've been seeing some been taken out. Aries energy. I am man. Who's the boss? This is my business. This is how it go. Or somebody's also being threatened if you join in this business. You may have gotten in with a friend. Hey, April. What's up? What's up? You may have gotten in with a friend. Thanks for the purple hearts. Somebody got you in this and you didn't know it was this fucked up. Okay, she's talking about that. Horseman of Scepter. What was I saying on Aries reading? Shit, I forgot. Throw out the trash. Don't take any Whitney out. Nichols. Trick, poison, death, Scorpio, Taurus, Pisces, Leo, exposed. Libra was more about apology, but still, maybe can't get out of this shit and still have to do it anyway. Okay, fuck with you anyway. Yeah, Pisces, Cancer reverse, moving on. No feelings. Number 8. 8, 8. 8. Libra, Queen of Coins, reverse. Big ballers. Go ahead then. Go ahead, Big Papa. Go ahead, Big Papa. Queen of Coins. Signifies a person ruled by Libra. Good, high-minded, noble, and admirable. Reverse indicates a Libra man, unbalanced. So, yeah. Hey, there's some shit here. All the deadly sins of the universe, all the sins of the universe, these people cross. And see, it's a big spiritual thing. That's why I say they got us putting this bullshit. See, I started noticing that too. I started noticing that people were made to do stuff. Not only for the upbringing and environment and the hurt of the mom and dad and the peer pressure and the bullying. It was designed to be that way. Whatever tyrant is over everything. I keep saying about the Umbrella Academy. They just the puppets. They're not the main source. Scorpio, Cancer, 6 of Cups. It's a Libra. Crying in their feelings. Prioritize own needs, self-care. Queen of Cups. Scorpio energy. Not in despair. Insecure. Yeah, this big business here. Crooked money. This is how they make their money. Number 7, Double Gemini. Scorpio, Gemini are paid. Paid to take a Scorpio Libra out or neighborhoods. Somebody in the neighborhood. Somebody they know or seen or don't have to. Assignment to the neighborhood. Bow down again, Queen of Scepter. Signify a person ruled by Leo. Haughty, high-spirited, ambitious, and resolute. Right way up the notes a Leo woman. I will. Agreement that they will, but they want to bring them down. Somebody's very ruthless. I mean, beyond. Like I said about the clown on Black Man. They love this. This is some entity or some type of something. Oh, you know what's looking at Evil with Handsome on now. And one of the ladies that the main lady of the show her mom started dating this psychopath. Crazy ass motherfucker. Serial killer. He's like a demon in human form. And that's what it was he was working for. It was the GOAT, Baphomet. And nobody could see but certain ones how the true form of that person was. But she seen it, the mama, because she was fucked up too. She was jealous of her daughter. She wanted to run her daughter. She ruined her daughter relationship. It was very selfish. But she didn't know how fucked up that she got with this man. She was being evil, so she met more evil than her. Then she met more evil than him. And they go and force the evil. Because she didn't stop her daughter and say, I'm sorry, and, want to change. She kept with the flow because they was giving her what she wanted. She was getting money. She was getting, recognition. It was moving on up. Okay, some ain't going in somebody's favor. Wheel of Fortune reverse. The deal. Or stop somebody's fortune. Number 10. The wheel, change of fortune. Remember then on the earth that for power thou must will, that is, will strongly. Thou must dare, and to dare with success, thou shouldest know how to be silent until the moment of action. Know that to possess the key of power, you must learn to will persistently only for what is good and true. And in order to maintain thyself upon the heights of life, shouldest thou reach them, thou must have learned how to sound with a look, and without dizziness the vast depths. So somebody's over impulsive, or let's see. Okay, Aquarius energy. And then Taurus energy, reverse. Jack of coins. Plans backfired. No, it's my Joseph card. I'm getting sexy back. How to act. Breaking through people's barriers. Go ahead, baby. Go ahead, Big Papa. Go ahead, baby. The youth of coins signifies a person ruled by Aquarius, witty, argumentative, yet amiable, artistic, humanitarian, and fond of refined society. Reverse indicates an Aquarius woman. I know her, I don't know. So that's oppositely Aquarius. So they ain't trying to help the system, help anybody. Dead Sea Scrolls, Solomon, and you again, Taurus, greed, glutton, jealousy. Didn't get the gifts they wanted. Don't know what or how to make go. So it's going to someone to get what you want, and that person is ruthless as fuck. Capricorn could be Bachman, could be a secret society. Okay, like this is what you done. Drinking the blood and all that kind of stuff. Something on McDonald's came in here. Y'all know the rumors of that. Okay. That's a lot of hate. ID. Mercedes. Take out. Did it through black magic so they won't get caught. Mother figure. Heirs property. Want to kill you off or don't tell you so they can have it. Crazy family. Horrible smells. Bentley. No navel on stomach. Tarot card reader, Virgo. I give thanks for having y'all in my life every day. If prayer is what you do that. You will work for faithful, true, trustworthy police service and secret societies. Drifter, serial killer, or witness. You made the wrong choice again. Failed the test. Wrong diagnosis. Delinquency note. White people. Go ahead, Big Papa. Climbing on the side of the building or standing. Occult visits. People's homes. Astral travel. At 3 a.m. Protect your house. You're a weird little man. The good elders got you in their closet, praying and praise. Fake image. Their friends working with them to kill y'all. They're jealous of y'all. They stay in the house because they keep them drugged up, tortured, or raped. Maybe the kids too. That came out already. Certain people don't care. Ain't saying shit till it's their turn. Getting them out of jaws, cages, jail, holes, etc. The sister Scorpio. They have people tracking and following you. Rocky, boxing. You listen to people you love and respect on the floor. Very sensitive. They're a good person, honest, trustworthy, loyal, but cautious, protected. You're nice or be nice. You're nice or be nice. They have too many childhood hurts. Want you to be saved. Want you to be seen as a whore. Not. Hit woman, serial killer. Stuck in a cult program. Hitman, agent, gang, genetic experiment. Superior intelligence and superhuman strength. Hate your positive message. You're saving, waking people up. That's what you came here to do. Protect yourself. Change routines. Even the dogs, cats, animals, evil when around you. Damn. Wizard, sorcerers, witches work for elites.
Look what I found.
In all countries. Oh, that's cute. What that belong to?
My game.
That one right there? You done broke that one too?
Look at these, and they not broken.
Okay, might have to use it then. Oh, well, you and Mace can play together.
No, if he press this, that means I can pray.
Yeah, you got 2 controllers.
No, if he press this, that means I can't pray.
But Mama might can hook it up with both of y'all, because they're usually 1 or 2. The bodies you killed will haunt you. Sorcerers, good or bad.
What is this?
Same thing been there for days. Put that back. That's Vale's, ain't it? Put it back. I think it still work. She just ain't never got the stuff. Don't want your channel to grow, discrediting you, sabotaging you. YouTube workers is being paid to do so. Bad storms. My grandma, pa, and your grandma and pa getting sitting by the fire. My grandma to your grandma, I'm gonna set your soul on fire. Getting out in there, beefing. Yeah, cause yeah. Yeah, buddy. Here's Johnny. Fix yourself. Mother involved in child's murder. In the sea, trying to talk to you to rape you, kidnap you, or rape your child, corrupt them for secret society, or just sick in the head, want sex. You know, sex addictions, I tell you. Keep people out of your business. They been in your relationship to poison or control it. Yeah, you have to fight them demons off, baby. That's sexual shit. You're supposed to know how, it's supposed to be balanced. Upstairs, neighbor in front of you, or downstairs, help or want to hurt you. Use your discernment. Shooting a cop. Father involved in a murder. Family of deceased is after them or hired someone. All right, y'all, Taurus. Hey, you know I got to deliver what they say, says Aries. Sacrifice or sabotage. Old friends. You don't know me. You don't know me. The whole family evil and greedy. Want to be a boule. Bye bye, black sheep. Have you any wool? Black hair, people, slaves, trade. Yes, sir. No, sir. 3 bags full. All right, y'all. Thank you for coming. All right, talk to y'all later.